Okay, so the last problem, I think the last problem that we have here is the golf course one. And I think that what they're asking you, I'm having a hard time reading this one, unfortunately. It's just not coming up. Oh, okay, I got it now. Sorry. Okay, so, all right. We have an average of 245 yards, I think. So that's going to be our mu value. And it says a random sample of 135 golfers. So our N is 135, and that's our sample population. And their mean driving distance is 245.7 yards. Okay? And their SD of this sample population is 47.4. So this question is interesting because they're giving the standard deviation of the sample population. And so in that case, we're allowed to use a z-score here, and we have the SD of the sample. If we were given the standard deviation of the population, we would have to use the sigma over root n to find our standard error for our z-score. I don't know why they gave us n other than to tell us that we have a normal approximation, because as long as n is greater than 30, we can use a z-score. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. So what they're asking you to do is set up a null hypothesis that the mean of the sample is, for all intents and purposes, equal to the mean of the population. So the alternate would be that it is mu is larger than the sample, or than the population sample, sorry, it's late population mean. So what they're asking us to do there is, first of all, find a test statistic, and in this case our test statistic is Z, and what we're comparing is 245.7 to the 245 of our mean of our population. Our SD is 47.4. So as near as I can tell, that's what they want us to do. Now you're going to find a Z value from that. The test statistic will be your Z value, okay? Now when you're finding a p-value, you're now going to either use RStudio or go to the Z chart, and you're going to look up the probability for that Z value, whatever it is. You're going to get a probability, and in this case it'll be positive, but it'll be just to the right of the mean. And you're going to, for your p-value, you're going to take 1 minus the value that you get here, and that's your p-value, okay? So if it was a two-tailed test, what you would do is multiply your p-value by 2, and that would be your p-value for your two-tailed test. As far as I can tell from the information that I see here, that's how you need to handle the golf course question. So I hope that helps you get your WebWorks assignment completed.